What's up, all you free motherfuckers? Anybody that's not sitting in a Manchester jail? We got a new video for you. Big news. Really, really shocking allegations against Mason Greenwood. I'm sure everybody's seen it on Twitter.
Everywhere.
Really just terrible news. I mean, what more can you say? We're not going to dwell on it too much.
Yeah.
Terrible for that young lady. Feel bad for her.
If the allegations are true...
If the allegations are true.
That would be very bad for United, for Greenwood.
And for her, too.
It's just it's a bad situation all around right now.
Really shitty situation for sure. But
we'll see what happens. All right, I put my glasses back on.
We're getting serious.
USA, again, one bad thing to another bad thing here we have to talk about is USA losing 2-0 to Canada.
Those fucking noisy neighbors up north.
Yeah.
Those sons of bitches.
Overall performance, not good. Obviously.
First half, we were dominated.
Yeah. The goal they scored was out of nowhere. It was quick.
6 minutes.
Counterattack like that. They got right through the back line. Miles Robinson had a pretty bad game.
He got turned quite a few times.
He did not look good.
Yeah.
The USA overall, Matt Turner should have saved it. I feel like he probably could have. He could have
had a better effort.
He had a better effort for it. But yeah, that first half was really bad. I think Greg set us up wrong for it too as well. I'm not gonna say he set us up wrong, but he did some things wrong. I think we should have had Zimmerman in there, just like continue with the same defensive back line.
Give him form.
I know Miles Robinson did have a bad game, and it's also part of because he had a bad game that I feel that he should have kept the same back line. Matt Turner should have saved it, but I feel like he had an alright performance. He had
a couple of decent saves, but I agree. He should have made more of an effort on that.
We didn't have Weah, which was another real bummer. I love Aronson. He's an
absolutely sensational talent.
I think he's really good.
He's going to be very, very good when he comes to Leeds, unfortunately.
But I felt like in that game you could definitely see how the U.S. was missing Tim Weah.
Yeah. I love Aronson, like you said, but Tim Weah's on form more.
Right now, for the USA, he's playing really well.
Yeah, he has the form that Aronson doesn't have.
Yeah.
So you really wish you could have him, but it doesn't take away the fact that Canada really dominated us in every area of the park.
Yeah.
Especially in that first half.
Yeah. Pulisic didn't play very well.
Didn't have another good game.
He was very, I would say, he just kind of just did the same things over and over again. He just wasn't really...
Sometimes
he was running in, cutting inside, and just kind of passing it off to somebody. I expected a little bit more from him, to be honest.
Yeah. He's our number one player. We have to rely on him. He's our best player,
yeah.
So he has to be good for us. I'm not saying he needs to be, Messi for Argentina in the 2014 World Cup, because that's not going to happen. But don't dwell on the ball too much. Maybe make a couple of extra passes here and there. I didn't think he had a great game, but Zardes comes back in. At striker.
Was another surprise.
Another surprise. I really don't rate Zardes anymore. I just don't rate Zardes anymore.
No.
I mean, he's older, he's experienced, he's been here for so long, and yes, he deserves a spot on this team, but I don't think it's a starting spot.
I don't even know if he really deserves a spot on the team, to be honest.
At this point in his career, maybe not.
He served his dues, honestly. Like, he's played enough games for the U.S.
Yeah.
I feel like we have some other players we could put in there. I'm not going to take it away from him, though. The whole team played bad.
Yeah.
Tyler Adams coming off with a possible really bad injury.
I hate to see it. Cannot have it be long term.
The second goal, though, I will say I'm not going to hold it too much against them. They're obviously going for it, and they got it through on a counterattack like that. It's a little frustrating to see them get through with such ease on the counterattack to score.
When we've just hoofing balls in and continue to play in that second half, and then they just come right back at the end and score and say, "Fuck you guys, you're not getting a point." So
yeah,
it
is what it is.
Demoralizing, really.
Yeah, it is what it is. 2-0 to Canada. Who do we play next?
Honduras.
Honduras.
Yep. So as long as we get those 3 points, and maybe Mexico or Canada drop a point or two, we can jump back up to second. But
you can't count on that, and that's why we really needed to draw at least, like we said, versus Canada. But we weren't even able to do that. So this is obviously a must-win, as it was probably beforehand. It makes it even more of a must-win. I hope that I don't see Mexico or Canada dropping points. I was gonna say I hope they drop points, but I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen either. I mean, we're facing the very bottom of the table, Honduras, so we should be able to get these 3 points. But I hate to say this, but if we get third and we make the World Cup, so be it. But you really don't want third because that's worse draws and worse placement in your groups. So to come against even more difficult opponents later down the road is not where we want to be.
Yeah.
We got to get these points now, so hopefully one of them drop points.
Yes.
Another video, another round of Afcon. We've got our our quarterfinal.
Yep.
Had some pretty good games. We see
Morocco's out. Egypt.
Tunisia's out.
Yeah, Mo Salah finally playing well for Egypt.
Really getting on form for them.
Got a goal and an assist, I believe.
Cameroon and Senegal also winning.
Yeah.
So we see them go through kind of expected. They're probably 1 and 2 right now. Maybe Egypt is a close third, but
yeah. I still think Cameroon will be able to beat Egypt, and but Senegal they look good, to be honest. They look really good.
They're playing well. They're really a cohesive unit. So we'll let you know what happens in the semifinal round.
Yeah.
Just to wrap up the video, just got to let you guys know some transfers in and outs from our clubs. Well, not so much ins for us, but a bunch of outs. Loaned a couple of people out. Also blocked a couple people from leaving, which doesn't make sense. But like I said, Lingard, not allowed to leave. Dean Henderson, not allowed to leave. Donny van de Beek, loaned out to Everton. That's pretty decent. Hopefully he plays damn near every game the rest of the year for them, because they also signed Dele Alli.
And Frank Lampard.
But once again, another disappointing window from United. I mean, yes, we didn't really sell many people or anybody, but when you loan players out, you also have other teams paying contracts. So you have more money freed up to potentially bring in somebody that's, 5-6 million. Zakaria from Juve, 6 million. I mean, that was it.
Yeah.
What other than that? I mean, I don't really think they wanted to do anything else, but we needed a midfielder, so they chose not to act.
City signed a striker. Finally. He's not actually coming to the club
Yeah, too bad he's not coming yet.
But he'll be back in the summer. He's just going to be staying at his club on loan. Julian Alvarez, young Argentine, possible
Aguero 2.0?
Aguero 2.0 maybe. Obviously, this doesn't mean we're not going to try and go get like Haaland or Kane or somebody like that. But it's definitely a really good option to have, especially him being 22, really impressive in Argentina. So it's going to be good to see him. I hope he keeps doing good for the rest of the season while he's on loan.
Yeah, he doesn't just think, I don't really...
Right. I hope
this doesn't matter anymore. Like, hopefully he keeps going.
Yeah, he can keep going, come back in form and everything for us, and hopefully he continues well. I think that's really all City have done. That's the only thing important, though.
All right, that's all we got. Don't be Mason Greenwood. Remember, we got a meme here. Next video is coming up. We'll let you know any transfer deadline day signings, the rest of the Afcon tournament.
We're going to cover the next USA game, of course.
And Premier League next week.
Yeah.